Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Thank you for being here today. My name is Mariska Cynthia Dewi and I'm student of University Islam Sultan Agung. And today I like to talk about how the Consort 2010 checklist is used to report randomized clinical trial. Specifically, through a published study examining the effect of probiotic during antibiotic treatment. I hope presentation will help you understand how proper reporting improve research transparency and quality. So to begin with, let me give you a brief overview. Consort standard for consolidate standard of reporting trial. It's a 25-item checklist developed to improve the quality of report on randomized control trial. In today's presentation, I will guide you through the Consort checklist point by point. We'll referring to the article as our main example. Okay, I will share you the article. Okay, from 1A, trial identified as a randomized trial in the title. Do probiotic during hospital antibiotic treatment prevent colonization of gut microbiota with multi-drug resistant bacteria? A randomized placebo-controlled trial comparing Saccharomyces to a mixture of Lactobacillus, Bifidobacterium, and Saccharomyces. So next to 1B, structure summary of design, method, result, and conclusion. From the first is objective. Most infection with Enterobacteria, Producia A, NPC, B-lactamus, extend spectrum, B-lactam, and Carbapenemas, produksi bacteria, Phenomycin resistant Enterococcus, as well as naturally resistant non-fermenting bacteria such as Pseudomonas aeruginosa are related to a prior colonization of the gut microbiota. Next is method. In total, 120 patients treated for 10 days with amoxicillin clavulat antibiotic were included in randomized placebo control double-blind trial comparing 1 until 745 and a probiotic mix containing Saccharomyces boulardii, Lactobacillus acidophilus, and CFI, Lactobacillus paraceraceae LPC until 37, Bifidobacterium lactis and Bifidobacterium lactis. Study treatment was initiated within 48 hours from the antibiotic being initiated. Most the patient include were elderly with a mean age of 78 years old with multi-comorbidity. So the next is from the result. Treatment with the probiotic mixture led to a significant decline in colonization with Pseudomonas after antibiotic treatment from 25 to 8.3%. Colonization with AMPC producing Enterobacteria was transitory increase after the antibiotic treatment and decline after the probiotic intervention. No significant change were observed in the placebo and Saccharomyces group. Up to 2 years after the trial, no infection with ASBL produksi bacteria was observed in the probiotic mixture group. So the next is from the conclusion. The association of Saccharomyces boulardii with specific strain of Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium includes antibiotic treatment by contracting the colonization of the colon microbiota with antibiotic-resistant pathogen. So, to A is scientific background and rationale. The rate of developing an infection with MDR bacteria is relative to the abundance of fecal MDR 2,4 until 6. So, to be specific, objective or hypothesis. The objective of this study was to determine whether treatment with probiotic during an antibiotic treatment prevent to the colonization of the microbiota with multi-drug resistant bacteria. 3A trial design. This study was a double-blind placebo-controlled randomized trial. So for A, eligibility criteria were as follows: age below 80 years, pregnancy, breastfeeding, the average number of well-formed movement more than 3 per day or fewer than 3 per week. Participation in a clinical research trial 30 days prior to randomization. Regular use of growth and or prebiotic unstable medical condition. A history of chronic gastrointestinal disorder including irritable bowel syndrome, colitis, and Crohn's disease, allergy or sensitivity to test product ingredients or antibiotic dialysis. Deglution abnormality prohibiting or preventive normal oral intake and treatment with other antibiotic at the time of randomization. 4D, setting and location. The patient were selected from the internal medicine and career work at Clinic Saint-Pierre in Ottignies, Belgium. So number 5 is intervention. Number 6A, outcome measure. The primary endpoint was the presence of positive fecal count, ESBL or MPC producing bacteria, CPA, VRE, or naturally resistant non-fermenting bacteria after antibiotic treatment and after the study treatment. So 7A, sample size determination. A sample size of 40 subjects per group was required to detect clinically significant difference of 9% at 80% power with 50% different in statistical method, allowing for 20% attrition rate. A sequence generation method. A computer generated list of random number was created using a block randomization sequence. B type of randomization with random block size of 2 or 3 R version 3 full stop 2 full stop 0 block and R core team 2019. So 9 allocation complement. Both study product and placebo product were filled in opaque capsule of identical appearance that were prepacked in the box and numbered according to the randomization schedule. 10. Implantation role. Each patient was assigned an order number and received the capsule from the corresponding prepacked box. So 11A, blending. The patient and staff involved in product dispensing, visit assessment, the conduct of the and monitoring and analysis of data remain blending for the duration of the study. A statistical method. Categorical data were summarized as frequency and price tag. For each treatment change in the resistance of bacterial statistical between visits were compared by MCNMRC squared as differences in the proportion of colonization between the treatment group were analyzed by T-squared test from independent variable. Value of P was considered statistically significant. All analyses were performed in R version 3 full stop 2 full stop 0 R core team 2019. B. Additional analysis is post hoc analysis of bacterial culture. A. Uncertainty. B. Participant flow, losses, and exclusion. With 703 eligible patients, 120 were enrolled. They used following to show how many were lost or excluded. This made item 30 for transparent participant flow. A treatment or follow-up deaths between September 2070 and October 2090, 703 patients were assessed for eligibility. Out of them, 120 were randomized into one of the three study groups. The follow-up was complete in November 2090. Is baseline and data table. So 60 number and analysis in the probiotic mixture arm. 83% of the patients were colonized at visit 2 as compared to 25% at visit 1, showing a significant decrease in colonization. 70 outcome and effect size. This phenomenon was associated with specific decolonization of the Pseudomonas. Elimination. Stool collection was impossible at home for test patients, explaining the lack of follow-up between visit 2 and 3. So 21. Generalizability. Other studies have also confirmed the trend in wound and respiratory tract infection in patients treated with Plantum and al. Respectively, probiotic bacteria may disruptfully affect the proliferation of MDI producing antimicrobial compounds such as short-chain fatty acid, hydrogen peroxide, folic acid, or bacteriocin, of indirectly affect it by modifying the intestinal epithelial barrier by adherence of by combining for the substrate. The predominance of Lactobacillus SBB in the gut microbiota was also observed in patients who did not acquire VRA after in-hospital antibiotic treatment. So 22 interpretation. Treatment with a probiotic mixture associating Lactobacilli, Bifidobacteria, and Saccharomyces during an in-hospital antibiotic treatment is associated with risk in colonization of the gut microbiota with Pseudomonas and with a transient colonization with a MPC producing Enterobacteria after the antibiotic treatment, which was not retrieved at the end of the study treatment. So for the next is 25 is funding. The trial was supported by Metagenic Europe. Okay everyone, maybe until here I explain to you from my article. Okay everyone, maybe until here my presentation. I hope you understand for my explaining. Okay guys, thank you and I'm sorry for my mistake. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.